Got the old Deus to the 9-inch call out here, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I'm going to do a little demonstration here with this machine, and I see some people have commented on an earlier video I did, okay? Well, let me just say this. When this Deus 2 first sort of got into this country, there was one gentleman who had made a comment. He had made some finds in this side. He dug a big old large sin. He told people, he said, boys, I went in there with a Deus 2 and I hit this thing and we crawled all over this thing with Deus 1s. Now, I don't think they ran HF elliptical calls much. They were running that round white HF call on a Deus 1. And some people actually commented, well, you're full of poo-poo. It's just something that you missed. Well, watch this demonstration here, and let's just see if there's anything to this gentleman's story. Okay, I've got the fast program on this machine, okay? Let me step over here in the shade. There's no tricks in this video. First, I'll show you this test here. I've intentionally used a quarter, which is a high conductor, like a large cent, okay? I got an elevated nail here, and that's a 4x4 block there, so that nail's pretty high above that quarter, and here's another concrete nail over here to the right. Now, I'm going to use pitch tones in both programs, and I've got the tone pitch dial max in both of them. Deus mono, and we're going to look at 32 kilohertz. I may change the frequency in this mono program, but we're going to compare 32 kilohertz, which is a good unmasking iron. Okay? That's pretty close to what the mid-band on them HF Deus 1 calls was running. Now, we may lower this a little to see the results we get on this test here, but now remember, when you're running mono program, you got to pick a frequency, okay? You got to go eeny, meeny, miny, mo. What am I going to run today? Or what am I going to run for the next 15 minutes or the next hour, the next 4 hours? You got to pick a frequency. The fast program, you go into it, turn it on, set your silencer speed, sensitivity, ground balance, take off, and go hunt. Well, that's sort of what I've done here. This fast program, believe it or not, is in the stock settings. I dial the pitch tone up. Okay, the disc is at 6.8. The reactivity is still at 3. Okay. The only thing I did is raise the pitch of the pitch tones, but I did the same thing in the mono program, and it is currently going to be shown at 32 kilohertz. Now, the silencer in this fast program is at 2. The disc is 6.8. Over here in the mono program, when you see it, the disc is at 6.1, so it's even lower than 6.8. And we'll go down here and let me verify this. Silencer in the mono program is equal at 2. Okay, so they're at the same setting. I don't know if they have the same effect from program to program, but they're at the same setting on this detector. Okay. Here's 32 kilohertz. Now, I done told you what the settings were, okay? Now, I'm going to sweep over this right here. You hear that? One-way signal coming right to left, right here. And it's sort of faint. Okay, you've seen that now. Now, all I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here to the old fast program. Same reactivity, same silencer. And I better go in here because I don't want a faulty video. Sensitivity is 90 in the fast program. It's 90 in the Deus mono at 32 kilohertz. Okay, so no tricks, boys. Okay, and I've got the auto scan off on this machine. Now I'm coming over this in the fast program. All right, let's see what we get. Look at there. Hear that? So if I was in the wild or looking for that high conductor and I come through here with 32 kilohertz, I'm going to get a one-way signal, and it sounds like it's fainter to me. Okay. Now, how fast can I sweep this? Not real fast. but I do get two-way signal, and it seems to be louder. And I'm going to go back over here to the mono program in 32 kilohertz and sweep this again, okay? And I'm going to give this machine all it can do to hit this thing. I'm going to come across it slow, back to the left. Hear that? Just a little chirp, okay? So the volume is not even as high on this signal in mono program. Yet the settings on the machine are the same, okay? Hear that? One-way signal. So if you're walking around in a site like so, let's say you take a step. Well, it depends on how you catch this quarter here, okay, and this setup here. I can catch it both ways in fast program, okay? Let's sweep it again here. Real control, let you hear it. I'm still at 32 kilohertz. Real critical call position on that, okay? Now I'm going to come over here and get out of, I'm going to fast now, okay? See how less critical the call is? And I get two-way signal. Now I'll remove the quarter here at the end of this video. We'll see what this detector sounds like in the fast program, okay? We'll go back over here to the mono program. Some people may say, well, your frequency is, we'll go up with it. Let's go up to the next band, 40.4 kilohertz. That's where we're at. Let's see what we get. Just a little chirp one way, okay? We're going to go down. Let's go down to the next band. This is 25 kilohertz. All right, let's see what we get. I believe the signal's better, but it's still one-way signal, okay? We're going to go down again. Let's go down to the next band. This is 17 kilohertz. Still a one-way signal, okay? Seems like the call latitude, though, has increased versus 32 kilohertz. We'll go down to the next band, 13 kilohertz. We won't go any lower. Okay, still one-way signal. No two-way signal, okay? So I'm going to go back over here to the fast program. We're going to pick this quarter up here. Let's see what we get. First, I'll sweep it again, let you hear it. All right, let's pick this quarter up here. All right, you see what we get. Silencer's at 2. I'm keeping the call up there like I was when I was sweeping it. You don't hear anything. Now, this is what I suspected with this detector based on this test here when I heard this gentleman make this statement, and I believe he did this again and found another high conductor. Okay, so that's the weakness of the Deus 1. It's the weakness of this machine in the mono program. High conductors. You can actually do some pretty good unmasking with this machine on lower conductors, but at the same time, a mask higher conductor. The odds are you may strike it with this machine. Now, I'm going to go ahead and go in here and say this because this was mentioned too, and I agree with it. Is the single frequency use gentler in the iron overall compared to multi-frequency, even fast program on this machine? Yes. I'll say yes, it is. But you see the price you can pay, okay? So, you know, when you're out hunting these sites, high conductors like large cents, half dimes, silver dollars, half a dollars, even maybe possibly even an Indian head penny, okay? I don't know how low that you have to go before the mono the mono frequency, say running 28 to 32 kilohertz, give or take? Where does it start losing its advantage? As you move up the conductivity range versus the fast program, okay? So I hope everybody enjoyed this video.